Good morning, beautiful people. Day 7 of my 22 Days to a Better Me fitness challenge. And guys, I feel like a better person already just having started this, both physically, mentally, emotionally. And I think a big part of that is because of the first thing that I do each day, and that's taking the time to let somebody that's in my life that I served in the military with know how important they are to me, how much they mean to me, and what a difference that they have made on my life. And guys, I think the military, with the military background, it is quite often hard for us to reach out and make that emotional connection. It's hard for guys to look at each other and say, "Hey, brother, I love you." Um, you know, I mean, we'll do it, but most of the time we do it in a way that makes it feel like it's half joking and stuff. So I think it's really important, especially as we get older in life, to let our friends and loved ones know how much they mean to us. And I think that today's soldier that I'm going to recognize is probably one of the soldiers that is most likely to do this. And John Peavy, you're one of the first, if not the very first actual friend that I made when I joined the Army National Guard. We worked so closely together there at first, hanging out, going out and grabbing lunch. And, I think we just formed a bond that goes deeper than what a lot of people have. And John, I love you for being my friend, for giving me the chance to uh, to make me feel so welcome when I first joined and didn't really know anybody. But I gotta say, what I really, really admire and love about you, John Peavy, is that deep spiritual connection that you have. Probably got one of the strongest relationships with God that I've ever seen. And your family relationship has just always been such an inspiration to anybody. I know there has been many times as I was raising my daughter that I, I would kind of channel you, man. I'd seen how you interacted with your kids, the way that you worked to understand them no matter what was going on with their life and where they were coming from. And man, that's it's really a beautiful thing. And not many fathers, especially military fathers, at least back in the day, took the time and really cared as much about forming that family bond as what I had seen with you. And it's probably one of the first instances I seen of that, where as a military husband and father, you were still very much a part of raising your family and being a present father for your kids. So man, that to me is just you know uh, it was a real life lesson being able to watch you and your interaction there. On top of that, you're just a heck of a fun guy to be with, man. I love hanging out, going out and grabbing some food with you and your family, or just kicking back in the woods, man, building a fire up on top of a mountain, and just hanging out and telling campfire stories. So, John, you're definitely a soldier that made an impact on my life. You're definitely one of those friends that I consider to be a friend until the last breath that I take, and maybe even beyond, man. We'll see what happens. But John, I love you, brother, and hopefully some of my other friends and uh, soldiers that I've known throughout the years might be watching this. And guys, take a little bit from it, man. If I don't get around to you, it's not because I don't think about you. I've only got 22 days on this challenge to do this, but I'm going to keep doing things like this. But I also hope that maybe it'll be an inspiration to one of you guys to reach out, man. Let your friends and family know how much they mean to you. Yeah, tomorrow holds no promises. None of us are guaranteed that we're going to wake up and see what happens the next day. So let people know while you've got the chance how important they are to you. All right, now on to the physical portion of the challenge here. Um, Today was the eccentric pull-up, and rather than trying to describe it, I'm going to flash it up on the screen right here. Let Jeff Cavalier over at Athlean X show you. The eccentric pull-up is I tell you, last week I only had to do 5 based on my initial rows. Today I had to do 8, and man, I felt a lot stronger. The first few that I did, I felt really strong. So I, it's really hard to gauge without jumping up and trying to do pull-ups and just sticking to the program. But I'm feeling really good about it. Today was 23 inverted rows. Took me 3 sets to get those because I was just toasted after doing the eccentric pull-ups. Rocking horse push-ups, and again, I'll let Jeff Cavalier demonstrate these from Athlean X because, guys, mine were ugly, man. This it looks simple, doesn't look like something that would take a whole lot of grace or skill to accomplish, but yeah, they're first time I ever attempted them, so yeah, they were took a little bit of getting used to and finding the right rhythm there. And then I did 39 push-ups. And in the past, I've said grinder style. I don't really mean grinder style. I mean rest pause. I'm making every rep count on these. So, you know, there's no ugly push-ups when I'm doing my sets to get to the 39. If I have to take a 10-second pause in between, that's what I'm doing. Then on to abs. Just like yesterday, I went ahead and I said, hey, once I hit 5 reps or 5 sets of any of these, I'm stopping. So my W leg raises, I did 5 sets of 5. Black Widow knee slides, I did 2 sets of 45 seconds. And then I made it to 33 seconds on my 3rd set. So man, I'm really happy with that. That's a pretty decent improvement there. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be doing 3 sets of 45. Butterfly sit-ups, I did 5 sets of 10. The seated corkscrew, 2 sets of 45 seconds. I made it to 17 seconds on the next. That's like 9 seconds better than what I did yesterday. So again, I'm feeling really good with my ab progress. Levitation crunch, 5 sets of 10. And sit-up elbow thrust, 5 sets of 5. Guys, that was it for the exercises. I hope some of you guys are following along and getting something out of this. I hope some of you guys are jumping in and doing the challenge with me. It's cool because no matter what your fitness level was, it's going to be a challenge. If you're one of those folks that could jump down and knock out 100 really good push-ups, but you're doing the challenge the way it's intended, I promise you, you're getting a good workout out of it. If you could do, 20 pull-ups and you're doing them this way, maybe not so much, but there is a 22-day double your pull-up challenge, and I think once I get this one knocked out, if I can do 3 to 5 pull-ups, then I'm going to do the double my pull-ups in 22 days challenge next. But that's it, guys, for day 7. Thanks for following along. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow on Losing It with Don.